Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. You know who I am. I'm Route 1 FM, and of course this is my FM24 Grassroots to Glory here with Hornchurch FC. Now, as you know, our current run is going proper poorly at the minute, and we find ourselves still 14th in the league, which is not great for a team that finished second last season. So we're in a relegation dogfight. And we've got to try and do something to get out of it, because we're just going to get dragged even more into the action. As you can see, after 35 games, 14 wins, 5 draws, 16 losses, and a goal difference of just +1, 47 points. Now, 47 points, you could say we are safe, considering you see Harrogate, Boreham Wood, Burton, Oldham, all in the relegation area. And Oldham are sitting there on 25 points, Solihull Moors on 35, and then Scarborough, Athletic, Ebbsfleet, Hartlepool, Barnet, Eastleigh are all got 40 plus points. But if you're going to say that, it is all we've got to finish with pride. We've got to get as high as we can and do the best we can in order to improve for next season. And this is the results so far, judging from going from December. So we went out of the FA Trophy against Woking on penalties, but then Rochdale, Burton, we got victories, a draw against Oldham, and then defeats to Scunthorpe and a draw against Bradford City. January didn't start too well. Grimsby lost, draw against Halifax, a hefty 5-1 defeat against Hythe. Aldershot, we got a 2-0 victory, and Barnet a 3-0 victory. Scarborough Athletic, we lost 2-0, a draw against Hartlepool, then a couple of wins against Boreham Wood and Eastleigh. But today we finished the season, and we're going to see a game against Harrogate Town, which is now. We are here at the last game of the season. There's a few fringe players playing in this game, just to try and get them in the shop window, and a few players who are actually technically leaving at the end of their contracts. I know Adams will come on and have his swan song. Gennaro in goal, he will be leaving in the summer, but we just got to make do and finish as high as we can. As Cousins comes down the right, plays into the Dixon Boner. Back the Scales, Rio, back the Scales, out to Watson. Watson drives the ball across Beresford. It's 1-0. This is why Ben Beresford has been key this season, being a striker. Prolifically off the bench last season, trying to form a partnership with Gaz Bradley, which is coming off, I will say. But this time we've rested Bradley. He's played a lot of football over the last few weeks. But we get exposed at the back, ball in behind, and it's come off the bar. And that's the one thing I need to kill this summer. I need to get rid of that, because we need to be vigilant in goal. And Dickoff there just narrowly can't get his foot wrapped around the ball to get it on target. And he's been a disappointment this season. He had such high hopes coming in, but as Beresford goes close again with a header, Scales is lining up the free kick. He's been working on a few things and training here. Little chip to the back where we're overloading it. He may change his mind and go round the wall. Who knows? See, he's gone round the wall and it's come to nothing. This decision making that this team is doing with certain players is not working. The team's not gelling. Hence why we've been in a relegation battle this season. Forehand gets it across. Here comes Watson into Rio. Beresford. Adams. Out to Dickoff. Dickoff to the byline. Can he get the ball in? He does. Rio, it's 2-0. Hornchurch lead 2-0. I'm standing on the bench. I'm thinking that's absolute fantastic. Given an encouragement. This team needs encouragement. It's been a disappointing season, as I've been saying. And you'll see it from the season review after this. Gennaro picks up the ball, Where can he put it? Can we get one more goal here to finish off a very, very poor season? As the ball comes down the right, looking for Dickoff, it's given away. It's been absolutely given away. And it's come right back again. What is going on? Dickoff, he gives it away again. This is why he's not been in the plans as much. And it's come off the bar. That could have easily been 2-1. And it's given away again with a long ball. From the corner, it has been all Harrogate trying to force a goal in order to try and get an equaliser, and they have scored an absolute peacher. Curls it in from the 8, about 20 yards out, to mean it's game on. What's next? Hornchurch with the ball, Savage to Rio. Rio into from Bonner. Into Dickoff. Dickoff can finish it. That is such a poor finish. Does anyone want Dickoff? Because he is going on the cheap. I'm saying it now. You can't cut it at this level. That was a great opportunity to make it 3-1, and he fluffed his lines. So poor. I don't know what to do now. There's got to be a hefty clear out. There's going to be a few players leaving, especially with this new deal with West Ham on the cards. It's shocking. But look, Dickoff's through again. Can he do it this time? He's taken a shot early and he blazes it over the bar. He's got a corner out of it, but again, he should be driving that low to the far corner. It's very poor. Hopefully, it's an end of the season win, though. That's what we want. Bradley goes close into the keeper's hand. It's now finished. Hornchurch 2, Harrogate 1. And there you have it. The season is now over. You can see it at the top. We ended up finishing at 17th, which was very poor. And this is why. South Shields, we lost 4-1. We lost against York. We lost against Torquay. 4 games without a victory, including the Ebbsfleet game. We did get a win against Telford 2-0. Nashi getting a goal and Ben Beresford. Then Woking, we lost 2-1, but we beat Solihull Moors thanks to Ben Beresford's one and only goal then. Going into April, again, poor run. Dagenham Redbridge, we lost 2-0. You've just seen it. 728 fans saw it as well. A 2-1 victory against Harrogate in our final home game of the season. Rochdale away, 0-0 draw, and then Burton or Buxton, a 1-1 draw. Absolutely really poor. Just look at that. Hornchurch finishing 17th after 46 games. Going down the league table, look at it. York champions, 107 points. Halifax second. South Shields, Scunthorpe, Fife, Telford and Aldershot all make up the playoffs. Woking, Grimsby, Rochdale, Dagenham, Torquay, Ebbsfleet, Barnet, Bradford, who was favourites for the league, Hartlepool, Hornchurch, Scarborough Athletic, Eastleigh and Solihull Moors finished in the mid-table spots. And sadly going down, Harrogate, Buxton, Boreham Wood, which is a surprise, and this one's a big surprise, Oldham got relegated. Very, very poor. It's been a poor season, but a strange season. The likes of Oldham, Bradford and Boreham Wood, who are usually fighters in this league, all got finishing in the bottom half of the table. Average ratings, there's none of our players in there. There's no one up with the goals or the assists. Beckham's obviously been up in the assists at some point of this season, but again, players have not been performing. What can we say now? Let's go and check out the end of season review. Season 26-27. I'm not really looking forward to this review because there's going to be some bad criticism that I'm going to be given. But let's head over and just quickly skim through all of this. Transfer wise, Rio from Derry City. He's come back from Derry City, shall we say. Played 11 games, one as a sub. He scored 4 goals. That is our best signing. Taylor Foran coming from Telford. Didn't do too too bad. He's done well at the back. Dickoff, there we go. 16 games, 7 off the bench. Only 1 goal. Okay, 7 assists, but to me, not living up to his father's name. I will say that. Remy Sandwich coming in from Southend. He done really well, actually, to be honest. Could have done better, but it's been a poor season, hasn't it? Kieran Scales, he's coming. He done well in the middle, but not a great deal. Kevin Hare, he coming on loan from Tottenham. 11 games, 1 goal. Bit of a left winger. Just wasn't at the races. A young 17-year-old. And Daniel Aji coming from Bournemouth. 1 game, 3 goals. Didn't even get a shot on goal. He was very poor. Didn't want to train at all. So I think next season there's got to be some major signings here to improve this lot. To be honest, when you think you've got Rio in there, who's doing his second spell at the club, Remy Savage can be, those two might stay. The others, who knows? We'll play it by ear and see what we can do. I'm not going to dwell on this screen. We all know that we finished in 17th. The board wanted to avoid from relegation. The final place was 17th. Average attendance of 997. Top goal scorer was Liam Nash with 12 goals. So congratulations to him to be our league top goal scorer. The board was happy with a B-. FA Cup wasn't really all that. A 4-0 victory against Chippenham. And then the fantastic games against Swindon. A 4-4 draw and a 1-0 loss in the replay. What more can you ask for? Just a C rating. Moments to remember. Hartlepool, a 5-1 victory. Look at that. That was our biggest win of the season. Beresford with a brace. Nashi with a hat-trick. That was a fantastic game to watch. Match to remember was the 3-1 victory against Oldham. Dixon Bonner getting a brace with Nashi again adding 1 from the penalty spot. And goal of the season went to Dixon Bonner. The midfielder literally shows his class with a scoring touch from long range in a 2-0 win against Aldershot. How we lined up, this is probably the best team that we've got. So there was Terry in goal, Cousins, Savage, Foran, Clements at the back, Dixon Bonner and Jenks in the midfield, Peaks on the left, Beckham on the right, Gaz Bradley and Beresford up top. I like playing a 4-2-2-2, given the wingers and everything, but players in the green there, Beresford, Bradley and Peaks. The others have got a lot of improvement to do. Looking at that team, what areas can we improve on? Well, I think Beresford and Bradley, they're going to be my front two for next season. They're both young, they're both hungry for goals. Beckham's doing well. Peaks on the left-hand side might need a tweak there. The defence, we really need to sort the defence out, and possibly one of the midfielders. And I know he's been a good servant, but Mason Terry, the goalkeeper, I think we can make an improvement on him. So it's going to be a busy window. Just the award section now. Yes, okay, 25-26, I won Manager of the Year. Just to confirm that if people missed that last season, sadly, no awards this season. Fans Player of the Year went to 18-year-old Gaz Bradley. Young Player of the Year went to Ben Beresford. Can't argue with that. We know the signing of the season and the goal of the season. Top goal scorer was Nash. Most of 6 assists was Beckham. Most man of the match awards, 6 of them went to Peaks. What more can you ask for? Most league goals, here you go, record breakers here. Liam Nash has now got 114 goals. Yes, Liam Nash, 32 years old, scored 114 goals for the club. Absolute amazement. He is a club legend. I wouldn't be surprised if we've named a stand after him after this season. Okay, yep, highest transfer record, buying back Rio from Derry City, £277,000. Yeah, it's a bit of a chunk, but he was good before. He can come good again. And youngest goal scorer went to Kevin Hare, the young 17-year-old who's coming from Spurs, 17 years old. What more can you ask for? He's probably got a bright future ahead of him, but he just didn't kick on here. And as we finish up with history making, Hornchurch dreaded to the dream, thinking they had a good run back at the start of the season to avoid relegation. Now, I disagree with that. I think we were up against it from the get-go and we wasn't ready. Even though papers were saying we flew out the traps, but I think we shot ourselves in the foot. I think we were burned out from last season. Too much football. We did go on a little bit of a run, but one bad season so far out of 4. We've got season 5 coming next. The rebuild needs to start now. We've already got our little Brazilian coming in, 18-year-old. Is he going to be a spark that we need? Who knows? Guys, if you like the video, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up button. Well, tell me you like it. And we prepare ourselves for season 5. No matter what you call it, football, soccer, football. Just remember, we all love the game.